guys, so it's definitely been a while since I've made a video. It's probably been about 6 months, I would say, maybe. I don't know. So if you've totally just forgotten who I am or you have no idea who I am, I totally understand completely. I would probably have forgotten me too. My name's Lizzie and I used to have Lyme disease and I used to make videos about Lyme disease. But then I kind of stopped because I got busy. Ugh. So, hi, how you doing? Hopefully you've been doing better. I'd love to hear from you. But I was thinking about this a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, I should really put up a video just updating where I'm at, what I'm doing, that sort of thing. And then I realized that it's April. For some reason, time is just flying by, and it's kind of scaring me, but that's okay. And I thought about how next month is May, and that May is National Lyme Awareness Month, and it kind of brings it like full circle, like why I started the channel and where I'm at now. It just kind of seemed like as good a time as any. It's also weird. I haven't spoken in front of a camera in a long time. Not that I was ever super great at it, but it's definitely kind of weird. Anyway, so I'm just gonna give you an update, and then I have something to ask you guys if you guys are interested in at the end of the video. So, for an update, I have been doing amazingly well. I don't consider myself sick anymore, which is kind of a huge deal. There's definitely a lot of maintenance I have to do. My body is really, really high maintenance, and I'm sure all of you can totally understand what that means. So even though I'm feeling so much better, it's not just like I'm suddenly able to do whatever I want, eat whatever I want. I still have to be very, very strict with myself in how I maintain my health. So for me, what that looks like is being very, very careful about what I eat still. I still eat very low, or I guess I should say an anti-inflammatory diet. Let's see what else. There's just a ton of like food allergies and food restrictions that I really have to obey if I want to keep feeling as good as I am. I also have to be really good about sleep. I can't, work myself too hard. I have to drink tons of water, and I'm still trying to figure that one out. I've just recently started adding Celtic salt to my water, just like a little pinch in my liter of water. And I drink like 4 or 5 of those a day, more if I'm working. Oh, which by the way, I am working. I started a job back in October and I'm still working there. I'm working about 4 to 5 days a week, and I really like it. It's at a bookstore, and I really like the people I work with. I love the environment. It's like super chill, super zen. I really like it. I'm currently looking for a second job. I'm looking for something this summer to just help supplement my income because I am making minimum wage at the bookstore, and I would like to eventually move out on my own and be fully independent. So I've got my body working for me now, and that's been amazing. My mental health has improved like crazy. I don't deal with my depression at all anymore. For the most part, I mean, I still feel like little dips here and there where I'm like, okay, this is my depression. I can acknowledge this and work through it, and I just feel so much more hopeful about things than I did before, which is understandable because my health has gotten so much better. And my anxiety, I still deal with my anxiety about certain things, and sometimes it'll just come out of nowhere and I'm just so anxious for no reason. But for the most part, I'm really doing very well with that. I mean, I'm able to work, the fact that I can work full days, 4 to 5 days a week, is just, it blows my mind. I couldn't imagine this even just a few years ago. I couldn't imagine working as much as I am and as comfortably as I am. It's not always, I don't always have perfect days. I would say that the majority of my days are very good days, but I do still sometimes have a quote-unquote bad day where my body is just like, no, let's not. But I haven't really had to call out of work sick at all, except one day, and I think that was mostly period related, which is another thing. I get my blood work done every so often just to make sure that everything is still going great, I guess. But one thing that continues to be kind of a struggle is my hormones are still imbalanced. Clearly, if you can see my skin. So we're still trying to figure that part out, but with everything else having improved so much, managing like what I deal with for my periods is just so much easier. And even on period days, I'm still able to work. I like don't really feel good and I don't want to be there, but I can do it. And that's like a huge deal, because I used to have periods that I was just bedridden basically, you know, for an entire week every single month. But now it's sometimes just like one day that I'm bedridden, and even that is not really true. I'm not ever bedridden anymore. So with the second job, I'm hoping to be able to afford to move out, because I'm still with my parents, which is cool. I'm very, very lucky that I have parents that are able to house me and have it not be a big deal. I do pay them out of every single paycheck. I am paying some of my bills and stuff like that, and trying to pay off my huge medical debt. But yeah, I'm just not able to afford to move out on my own yet. But it is something that I'm actively working towards. Obviously, I'm 28. I don't want to be here forever. As much as I love my parents, it's time for them to have their house back. I haven't really been doing too much, because I always think, oh, I'll make a video when I go do something exciting. But I don't do those sort of things because I've just been working and working and working and working and working, trying to like build up some savings. Like that's really been my priority the past 6 months. And I'm really happy with it. You know, I've made some new friends that I met at work, which is cool. Like I said, my body is still really high maintenance. You know, I've got a lot of supplements. I have to be very careful about what I eat. Just my body is still so sensitive about everything. But the fact that it's working better than ever is just, I cannot complain. I really cannot complain. So, that's my update. I've been doing really well. That's why I haven't made any videos. One thing that just came to my mind is I still deal with random nausea, like out of nowhere. Like the other day, I eat pretty much the same things because my diet is so restrictive. And I like rarely have problems with it, right? But then like yesterday, for example, I came home for lunch because I get a lunch break at work, which is nice. I get to come home. I live close enough to work that I'm actually able to come home and like cook food. So I came home, made my food like I do every day, ate it, and then for some reason that afternoon, my stomach just decided it wasn't happy with what I had eaten, even though it was the exact same thing that I've eaten so many times before. So I don't know why my body still does that, why I still deal with really bad nausea sometimes. That's like a weekly thing still. So still trying to figure out some like really random here and there things, but overall I couldn't be happier just with the improvement I've seen, and it feels really good. Okay, so that's my update. The next thing I wanted to talk about was just kind of opening up a discussion for any of you guys watching. Next month is National Lyme Awareness Month, and the fact that I'm feeling so much better, I feel like I should put effort into making a video or two to help raise more awareness. What I'm trying to say is, are there any videos that you would want to see for the Lyme community? Like, is there a video that you feel like needs to be made, or a topic that needs to be talked about for the Lyme community, or to raise awareness, or something like that? So if you have any ideas whatsoever, feel free to leave me a comment or send me an email and just give me some ideas if there's anything that you want to see or that you can think of. Because I feel like since I'm so much better, I can actually put the energy I don't have to worry about spoons anymore. You know, like I'm able to put the energy into things. I'm able to put the energy into things if I want to, and I want to. I'm just kind of running a blank right now on what needs to be done or said. So if you've got any ideas, let me know, and I'll continue to think of things as well, and put something out no matter what. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I've been doing really well, and it kind of blows my mind. Alright, so I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, and bye!